How long does it take you to get ready to travel? It appears that some people are ready to travel at a moment's notice, while others take a lot of time to get ready to even leave the home. Why is that? Of course, there is an element of being used to traveling. If you only travel once a year, you may not trust your own decisions on what you need to take, what you leave back home, how you can improvise, and what you really don't need. Whereas somebody who travels all the time can basically spend 15 minutes putting everything in a bag and not miss a thing. So there is this element of expectation, what you have on you when you're traveling, which for many people still seems to be that even on a vacation, you want to have access to everything, which means that packing is a huge chore, and it involves a lot of consideration what you could potentially leave behind. That is not really a problem if you're traveling in your own car, because you just chuck everything in, and if it's too full, there will be a natural limit. But if you're traveling on a plane or a train or any other kind of transport, the sheer amount of things that you take with you can be an issue. And then you start to look for options to simmer down what you actually need. The regular traveler doesn't really have that problem. They pretty much know what they need on a regular basis. They make do with things that are not quite perfect. They might wander into town with a t-shirt that is not completely fresh but still is acceptable. They might not have the right clothes to go into a particular occasion, but they don't worry too much about it. While the occasional traveler might hold back on going to the opera because they don't have the right clothes on them. It's all a matter of perception, and that perception grows and changes with experience. Myself, I keep traveling with very little. And even so, when I come back home, I realize that there were things that I packed that even then I realized I didn't really need, but I packed just in case. And I'm actively working on not doing that anymore, because there's no need to take all this. If I'm missing out on a pair of underwear, those don't cost the world, and I can always buy a new set and keep it for future use. So it's not really a big deal. At the end of the day, isn't traveling about simmering down, decluttering what's around you, and immersing yourself in something new, exciting, unexpected, maybe even challenging? Isn't that the main reason why we even go on a vacation? What's the point if we go and everything is the same? We could stay at home. So maybe it's time to become a bit more adventurous. Maybe think about leaving stuff behind for your trips. And just maybe that might give you ideas on what other things you could leave behind in a more generic way. Give it some thought, stay clutter aware, and come back next time. If you want more, there are options. Click the round logo to subscribe to this channel, or select the playlist in the middle to see more content, or check out the links in the description below. Oh, and feel free to like this video.